Hello, how are you?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. So we're at the TRIC Awards. Are you excited to be here?
Oh, so excited. It's just such a lovely opportunity to celebrate amongst your peers, the best in tele-broadcasting, radio. And I've been in this industry so long, since I was a child, and it really does, as silly as it sounds, it does feel like home. I've never known any different, and it's just such a wonderful industry to be in and to be around so many creatives and so many peers. And we are constantly evolving, and so it's an absolute privilege to be here today.
I was actually going to say, because I remember you from CITV days. I know a lot of people now know you from Celebs Go Dating, but the CITV days, what do you miss the whole kids presenting days?
I think kids telly, I was doing kids telly for well over 10 years with Angelica on the carpet. I mean, her and I, we cut our teeth at the same time, in our late teens. Kids telly, I think there, in the 90s, when we were in the 90s and noughties, was such a moment, and I'm so lucky to have had the best training ground to learn my craft in TV and broadcasting. Lots of what we did was live. We really did learn on the job. There were so many more opportunities to give it a try, to be mentored, and I got it wrong on many times. But I was very lucky to have, I sort of leapfrogged to all the different kids TV shows, from ITV to Channel 5 to Disney to Nickelodeon, and it was a moment. But then I guess I can't be a kids presenter the rest of my life, so I went and became a little bit more grown up and went into therapy on the telly. Who would have figured that?
Well, it's crazy also how TV has changed, because I guess not like back then, because it wasn't that long ago, but back in those days when I was watching TV and you were working on these shows, there were only like 5 channels, so it was in the millions and millions, and now it's completely changed. But how do you reckon people try and attract people to watch their shows these days?
I think trends are always changing, and I think what's really interesting is a lot of the trends do seem to be quite cyclical. Things that we saw were really popular decades ago, then suddenly come back round again. I think a lot of the time we're not reinventing the wheel, we're just repackaging it, but sometimes we are then evolving with the times and creating new things. I love working in reality where I work now, reality with a twist. I love working with people, I love the authenticity around TV, and I think that's definitely what we've seen evolve over the years, is more of a leaning into that type of genre, but there's space for all of it, and I love it all.
And also, I know people know you from Celebs Go Dating as well, but you also did another dating show as a therapist type, one Single AF on MTV. Do you remember that?
Yes! Oh my gosh! Do you know what? Single AF was
mad. Great.
Well, it was a moment. It was a moment. I will always remember being sent to France where it was filmed, I'm having a moment. It was Casey and Marnie.
Jedward.
Yeah. Yes.
Jedward getting quite naughty under the covers at times.
Yeah,
not together.
That was. That would be a story. It was a crazy time. Yeah, crazy show. But that's what I love about telly, is that it's such a space to try, and some shows are hugely successful. They take off, and we see them come back as recurrent formats, which is the trend now. There's a lot more at stake now. It's a lot more of a competitive market, so a format really does have to land to be a returnable series a lot of the times. But you know what, I love the fact that so many shows just given the chance to try, and I don't think any show fails if it doesn't get a recommission. It's just a moment in time.
Who would be your dream lineup for Celebs Go Dating?
Oh gosh. I think, without sort of deflecting the question, I think the lineup that we've just had, actually our most successful series of Celebs Go Dating we've just had, actually.
Is it quite challenging?
It's not challenging in a sense that the work is hard. It's wanting to get the most out of the celebrities. The series we've just done had the biggest mixture of celebrities, from Professor Green to James Haskell to Colleen Nolan. We have loads of different characters with loads of different challenges around their dating world, and it was lovely to be able to lean into a lot more hard-hitting topics that are very reflective of what's going on in the real world outside of the show. And I'm very proud of the show that, in a world that is, and an industry that is very competitive now, Celebs Go Dating does seem to get bigger and better and attracting, even bigger and better celebrities. So another series, fingers crossed, and anyone that wants to come on, we would welcome them.
And I know you've got to go. Just one more quick question. For people, you obviously do a podcast as well, Louise, I absolutely love it. But for people that want to start their own podcast, what advice would you give them?
just start it. I think the best advice I was always given is that there is room for everybody. And yet, podcasting is a very saturated market now. When I got into it 9 years ago, it wasn't. I was an early adopter. It wasn't a particularly intelligent game plan of mine. I think, was a bit fortunate to have landed in it. Give it a try. I think with podcasting, you've really got to like and love what you're doing. It's such an intimate medium where, the listener is really with you. I think if you care about a topic, someone yesterday was telling me they're starting a podcast on like biohacking or something, and I was like, if you love the topic and you want to talk, if you love the topic enough that you don't care if you get paid or not, then do it.
Thank you so much. I know you've got to go. I could talk to you all day.
Well, thank you. You're very kind. It's lovely to see you. Thank you.